Welcome back to this DC Universe Online Let's Play. You're Sambo, and joining us, as always, is Definity, our now level 25, just level 25, dual pistol wielding, sorcery based superhero. And of course, if you joined us in the last episode, you'll know that we were here at the bidding of Etrigan, who of course was turning us into a zombie. If we have a look in our quest log, you can see here, zombie benefits: give your soul to the demon Etrigan for safekeeping and destroy the magic, protecting Faust's portal. And of course, this is all part of the Faust storyline under the guidance of Wonder Woman. And you'll remember that we got turned into a zombie last time, and we were doing these two objectives here. Disenchant and destroy obelisks, and of course canning the hot dog stands, which we did. I think we completed that last time. So now all we've got to do is enchant and destroy the obelisks. We're going to do that right away, and of course we turn ourselves into a zombie by talking with Etrigan.
I am the demon Etrigan. You must destroy those cursed towers with your mighty undead powers. Now give me your soul to keep safe. It will return when Faust's laid waste.
There we go, you heard him. We have to destroy these towers. Let's get right into it. Now, of course, I'm trying to avoid these zombies. Some of them are quite painful. We'll see what happens. We'll just have a bit of a warm-up. Using our big stun knockback, and you can see that basically takes them right out. These guys also tend to have a really large aggro radius, and we discovered that in the last episode. Here, you can see one coming over already. Interested in us. Let's do the stun. Whoa. Fortunately, of course, we do have our own heals. You can see there on number 3 and number 4, our abilities, 2 heals. No, rather, number 4 and number 5. What am I saying? Let's lock on here just to make sure that we're actually getting the right zombie. And ironically, I just locked onto the wrong one. Anyway, right, time for a heal. You can see it does a whole huge amount of healing there. Look at that, it basically healed us right back up to full health, which is ridiculous, but welcomed at the same time. Look how many of these guys have aggroed onto us now. It's just silly if you ask me. All I want to do is get myself to those obelisks. That's a whole bunch of zombies that we've cleaned up there. There we go, all done. Alright, let's find these obelisks. Pretty sure it's not... Oh, is it these? It might be these. I'm pretty sure it's not these ones, but we'll just check it out. I'm pretty sure it's actually the big towers. Give ourselves another heal. They've got a really long cooldown, the heals, and of course that's understandable given that they actually heal us so much. It's okay. Nice stun there just to clean it all up. And it's time for a heal again. There we go. All those critted heals. You can see them streaming in there, 600 a pop. And it just basically heals us back to full health. It is ridiculous though how many mobs are here, I must say. Especially when we don't have too many choices in terms of the different types of attacks we can make. It's basically either one melee or the other, or a massive big knockback punch that basically knocks them back out into other mobs and aggroes them. I really don't like that. So I try to avoid it wherever I can. See if we can use this heal now. Oh, it's going to be close. Come on. There we go, 517. Might even have to use a cola. Oh, look, this is just stupid. Come on. Well, let's see if we can we, or do we update? Rescue trapped students as zombies, and of course that's a nice little side quest that we've got there as well. Right, let's use the big heal. And use this obelisk. Oh, we've got ourselves an archmagent. Didn't realise that they were going to spawn. Although that stun certainly knocks 90% of their health out. Oh, come on. There we go. Right, soulless brigand to finish off. Hopefully there'll be no more zombies spawning anytime soon. That was a whole heap. Anyway, disenchant and destroy obelisks. I'm not sure why it hasn't counted. Do we actually have to clear away all the mobs from it perhaps. I don't know, because we definitely did do that. And it hasn't updated, so we'll try another one over here. Uh-oh, Archmage time. Let's use the old knockback. Now, why are these not counting? This is what I don't understand. That's 2 that we've actually... Oh, hang on. We have to destroy them, that's why. Right, okay. Fair enough. Pays to read the quest text there, Sambo. Yeah. Let's lock onto it. There we go, 1 out of 5. Now, can we actually do this other one, or is it too late? Could be too late. Oh, it is. Look at that. That's not actually picking up as a target. Bugger. Alright, it's okay. You live and learn. Let's see if we can hop over here and free one of these students. And we definitely don't do a heck of a lot of damage as a zombie, so it's a bit of a long, struggling fight for these guys. I mean, it's survivable, but it just takes so long to kill them. Look at that, just slicing 30, basically 30 hit points off at a time. Not very much at all. Oh, come on, the respawn rate is ridiculous. All I want to do is free that student. How many more are going to spawn before we can do this? We'll soon find out. With such a low DPS, it's just a little bit painful. Alright, here we go.
Thanks.
Here we go. Rescue trapped students as a zombie. 2 out of 10. And we've got 4 more of the obelisks to disenchant and destroy. Let's see if we can get there without attracting the attention of anybody else.
A fresh soul.
Alright, are we locked onto this? No. Maybe... See, this is the weird thing. It's either glitching out, or it's only some of them that we can actually destroy, or maybe we have to clear out the mobs that they summon first. I'm not sure. Let's try it. Lock onto the Archmage, and if there's any that are going to be stunned, rather summoned by the disenchantment of that tower, it's probably going to be the Archmage. And whoops, we need to heal up just as well. It was on cooldown, or rather off cooldown, as the case may be. And while they're stunned, we'll just take advantage of that and release one of the students there. 3 out of 10 trapped students done. Can we target this? Oh, we can target it now. Okay, so I think it's because once the Archmage is dead, that's when you actually can start to destroy the obelisk itself. There we go. And it hasn't updated. Oh, you buggy, horrible thing. That is still saying a 1 out of 5. That's not fair. Come on. With the respawn rate of these annoying mobs so high, this is really terrible. Sony, come on. We haven't bagged you out for a while, but this is pretty bad. And I must say, it gets very boring over and over and over doing the same move. Oh. Right, still, no, hasn't updated. Right, let's try this again. So, disenchant and destroy the obelisks. There we go, there's the disenchant, done. I'm pretty sure once we've killed off this Archmage, it'll be the destroy ability will be available. And hopefully it'll actually count for the quest this time, you buggy poop. No, can't even target it yet, so I guess we have to take out the Major Witch as well. There we go, now can we do it? There you go, you can see I'm destroying it, and okay, it did count. Maybe maybe we left it too long or something, I'm not sure.
Thanks.
There we go, 4 out of 10 of the trapped students done.
Blasphemer!
Blasphemer!
Alright, one of the magents down. Let's see if we can get this other one down quickly and then attack the obelisk. Hopefully it'll count for us. There we go. Lock onto it as well. Doesn't seem to be doing any damage. Interesting. Don't tell me this is bugged out as well. No, apparently only a certain angle will destroy them. Oh dear. A little bit more Q&A there perhaps, Sony, huh? Wouldn't go astray. Alright, at least we're kind of unrestricted up here. No mobs around. 5 out of 10 of them done. And here we go again, the Archmagent. Let's do the good old stun. Seems to take them down the quickest. Good, good. Alright, there we go, on the right angle. No, yes we are. Alright, at least that counted. Only one more of those horrible things to do. And what have we got, about 5 or 6 left of the students to free from these soul wells, or whatever they're called, soul prisons. Let's have a look and see what it says.
You came just in time. They're stealing our souls.
Yeah, we know that. They've stolen ours at the moment, as you can tell, because we are a zombie. Alright, no more mobs around here. This is good.
Thanks. I don't know what the zombies were going to do.
Interloper!
Oh, I love that stun ability. It's fantastic. It just takes them out basically in one hit. We'll take that for $1. Alright, can we... No damage this time. No, yes, no. Oh god, that's horrible. Come on, Sony, fix this up. Look at this, no damage. It's targeted, I'm locked on, and no damage apparently. Right. There we go. Alright, press J to access your journal. That's complete.
Wow, don't you look totally decomposed. You'll blend right in. For Faust to raise Isis, he'll be surrounded by soulless powering the flame of life.
And there we go, a bit of an update from Oracle there. Let's have a look at our journal. What have we got here? Isis unveiled, enter university and stop Faust. Alright, so that sounds like it's the single player story side of the storyline.
That was close. They were going to take our souls.
And there you go, you can see we've got 8 out of 10. Just 2 more of the soul wells, which we'll do before we head into the single player instance. And of course, you may remember this one from us doing it on Seraphis and on Blaze Purple. It was quite an interesting one with Isis being raised from the dead at the end.
They're stealing our souls.
Yep, we figured that one out. Thank you very much. Ugh, no, we don't want to go there. Way too many mobs. Let's see if we can find another one. Oh god, did we get their attention, did we? Eek! This is what we want. One all on its lonesome.
You came just in time.
There we go, done.
Our souls.
Saving the souls of students completed. Good stuff. Let's get out of zombie mode, back into good old Divinity mode. That feels better. And it's up to us now to go into Gotham University to continue our mission. That's exactly what we are going to do. Alright, find Felix Faust, eh? No problem. Sounds like something that we can do.
The bones of Isis lie in a tomb deep below. Black Adam and Faust have begun the ritual to give her life. We must move quickly.
Alright, and like I said, you might remember that from the last couple of times we were here. They're trying a ritual to bring... what's her name? I think it's Ibis, is it? Can't remember. His wife, anyway, bring her back to life. And of course we want to go in and stop that from happening. Oh, this is much more fun. Even though it's kind of fun being a zombie, it's a lot more fun fighting with Divinity. Look at these animations. Look at the action happening. It's just awesome. Oh, what are you doing? Picking up something to whack me with, are you? Well, yes, you're going to pay for that with your life. And look at these absolutely pouring out of the woodwork here. Although fortunately not posing too much of a problem for us. give ourselves a top-up heal, just to make sure that we don't die. We're going to try and get through this instance without dying. Do you think we can do it? Could be a first. Could be a first. And look at that, Soulless Lord, bit of a mini-boss. I'm going to try my old tricks here, which is just to beat up on him and see if it works. It may not with this boss, but we can always try something else if it doesn't. He seems to be focused on our pet, which of course is advantageous to us at this point. He's still knocking us around a bit, taking fair chunks of health off us, but he wasn't enough. And there we go, look at that, make it through the waves of zombie in the tomb of something, and we did it, whatever it was. We got that achievement. Well done, Divinity. And our Fury pet is actually still alive. Amazing. Look at that. Alright, we're still on a mission to find Felix Faust. And looks like we're going to take out these minions along the way.
Rise and protect the soul well for Faust. You will never defeat me.
Yeah, well somehow I think they were famous last words on your behalf there, mister, saying you'll never defeat me. Oops, now remembering we don't want to die. Can we do it? It's going to be a little bit hairy, folks. As long as we are careful keeping an eye on our health. Oh, and I was spamming 3 there. You could see it actually has gone on to cooldown. It just wasn't enough. And this is the scale of mobs that I'm talking about that sometimes happens in DCU. The surprise of the scale. In other words, you can be like plowing through mobs as if they're butter, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the difficulty level just ramps up about tenfold. Again, SOE, what are you trying to achieve with that? If you're trying to be annoying, then it's working. I can't figure out what the mechanic would be in terms of the benefits, like gameplay wise. Why is that a good thing? And why did you think of that when you were programming the game? I really don't know. Anyway, here we go, Major Witch, dotted up. Bit of a knockback. And there we go, taken care of quite easily. You can see, this is what I don't get. Now, these guys are absolutely no problem, and yet before they basically one-shotted us. How is that possible? How does it work? Who knows? Still, lots of fun when it's working properly. Of course, combat is very action-oriented. Loving the animations, love the range stuff. It's a great combination, loving the pistols all round. Now, I'm not sure if we've got any quests here for this, but it might give us an achievement if we can disable all of these. Quite often in the game you'll find that there's random sort of achievements that they don't make a big song and dance about, and if you do things like, you know, flipping all of the switches or undoing all of the things or using all of something, you know, there's generally like a hidden achievement, so well worth doing it. Doesn't take any more time really.
The jackal-headed god of the trees.
The Soul Globe's power must be delivered to Kondak. You shall pay for this.
Let's use the old knockback there, getting rid of that guy and taking a big chunk out of this Soulless Torment. You can see that more have spawned in, but to no avail. Right, you can see that our objectives have updated now. Funnel energy from cauldrons to open the portal. Let's do that. One down. And one to go. Alright, there you go. You can see what it says. Pass the portal. Pass through the portal to enter the tomb of Isis. Let's do that right now. And this is a very cool area. I love the architecture and the look and feel of these places. Kind of like Indiana Jones, isn't it? And look at that, we've stumbled upon a loot crate. Always a welcome sight. And there we go. Jolly good. Mummy. Hey, mummy. But as always, of course, every single one of the single-player story instances tends to have a different feel about it. Definitely a different layout. So you can never get bored in a hurry. Unless, of course, you're doing it for your second or third time. But even then, we're doing that, and it's still lots and lots of fun. Very action-based MMO. Like I said, pretty much designed for consoles. Certainly got a console feel about it. And there's nothing wrong with that. Makes for a nice change from the standard MMO fare. Oh, and look at this. Time for a knockback, perhaps. Lots and lots of scarabs here. And boy, they're swarming us alright. Gosh, another knockback, perhaps. And thank goodness we're able to pull off some combos amongst all of this. Really does help us out. And health getting just a bit low there. Ooh. Whew, and it looks like we did it, folks. Look at that, we actually survived. Not bad at all. Alright, let's have a look at the map. You can see that we've basically come all this way, so we're about 2/3 of the way through by the looks of things. Ow, okay, look at that, we've actually lost our pet. And of course, if you watched this from the beginning when we first rolled Divinity, you'll know that we basically had a tanking pet who didn't die as much, but didn't do as much damage in terms of DPS. That's why we swapped him around, so yes, this one's a lot more fragile, the Fury, but does do a whole bunch more DPS, which of course we really need. Oh no, can you see what? Too late, isn't it? You know, look at number 7 there, you can see it's got a great big Ghostbusters symbol through it. Why is that? Because I was spamming my 7 ability, but to no avail. There was nothing there. Sambo, you idiot. You didn't actually equip anything in there. We run out of juice, and we didn't put a new one on there. Terrible, terrible. Deserved to die. Deserved that one. Let's pop this one on there. Some nice big ones. What are they? 643 to 785 health. Alright, they're going to be our lifesavers for sure. Let's carry on. Alright, this was the site of the scarabs, of course. Nice that it didn't actually transport us all the way back to the beginning of the instance. I like that. Bring out our pet. And the good old juggle Street Fighter 4 shot, if you like. Followed up by a John Woo move in a lunge. That's one of the big things I did miss when we were on the zombie just before as well. Not being able to close that distance, to get right up in their face into melee range in a hurry. I've really gotten used to being able to do that, so you really notice it when it's not there, when it's gone. Oh, okay, Magent Witches. It's not something I remember being this far in. Yeah, have some lead to the face. Loving this juggling shot too, by the way. And you know what, I do think it's got something to do with latency, because I'm able to pull it off a lot when I'm in an instance, and presumably when you're in an instance like this, the latency is going to be a lot better because you haven't got any other players running around. Well, we certainly haven't at this point anyway. Of course, if we were grouped up, we might have. And thank goodness for our nice big colas as well, healing us almost up to full health there. got him up against a wall. Yes, it's a disadvantage, but hey, we're going to make the most of any disadvantage that the NPCs can have. Look at that. Isn't that fantastic? I love it. Great animation. And of course, doing a massive amount of damage. Love it.
You shall pay for this. You will never defeat me.
Oh, I thought we got rid of that so well there. Obviously we didn't. Maybe it was the one beforehand. There we go.
You shall pay for this.
Uh-oh, we've got scarabs and we've got archmagians. This is a bad one. Let's use our knockback here, which of course is a great big AoE effectively. Oh, it's going to be close here, folks. It's going to be really close. But we did it! Look at that! Fantastic, with just a smidgen of health to spare. Not doing too badly, although we fared better than our pet. Let's bring him back. Not sure what happened there. We lost our target. Oh, that's a great shot, isn't it? Fantastic. Love it. And it's all action stations here. Let's do another big AoE knockback. And managed to survive that one as well. Gosh, we're doing well. Right, not sure what's in there. Some kind of scenery portal. Now, of course, we're getting deeper and deeper, and yeah, right, here you go. You'll recognize this. This is the area where we have Black Isis, no, what is it? Black Adam, rather, and of course, his wife who's been turned into an undead. This is where the storyline bit is going to go down. This is where the action happens, and it gets nasty in here, so wish us luck.
Everything is in place. Stand back, Black Adam, and watch your love return to our world.
Faust, what trickery is this? She does not live. Her flesh, it's rotting.
Give her more of your powers. Do not hold back.
Growing so weak.
The powers of Shazam are mine. Poor, pitiful Black Adam. Now merely Death Adam. Forever.
Faust, what have you done?
These vines will hold you close to me, dearest Adam.
The goddess of motherhood and magic, and the protector of the dead, the death of Isis pushes her
Rise up and destroy!
Alright, so I'm sure you know the storyline now. And we've got Isis, of course, who's been brought back. Looking a little worse for wear, I might add. So first up is this Scarab Storm, and once again, folks, really interesting fights in these instances as well. They put a lot of time and effort into the scripts, and lots of different phases here. Remembering that it's not a 5-man, it's just a single player instance, so they didn't have to go to all this trouble, but I'm glad that they did. And it's a really interesting area to fight in as well. It's just so cool looking. Love it.
Rejoice, mortal. Your soul.
Alright, it's time for Isis herself. Let's dot her up. See if we can do the usual trick here and just keep beating up. And wondering if that's going to actually work. I'm not sure. Soon find out. Just stop there for a moment to give ourselves much needed heal, just to keep on top of things. And a loft shot on her there, the juggling move. You can see we've got her basically down to about 2/3. Alright, now she's summoned her elite royal guardsmen, and again, really interesting looking mobs, very Egyptian, very cool, really well designed. Oh, and we've been turned into a mummy! Yikes! Now look, I actually don't remember that happening in the last one, but oh well, there we go. Maybe it's something new, or maybe I've forgotten. And we need to bring out our pet as well, which is going to make us a little bit vulnerable while we summon it, but it's worth it because we need that extra DPS. Just topping up our heals as well. And there we go, both dispatched. Now I might need to take a drink in a minute just so that we've got some power, not so much for the health reasons, but just so we've got actual power to be able to use our abilities. Whoa, and she's transformed. Look at her, she's become huge. We've got her down to about 1/3 health. Can we do it? Let's use the soul shot. Oh, what happened? Oh, she's turned into something. What the heck? She's turned into a puppy dog. Alright, I definitely don't remember that. Isis is summoning a mighty attack. Let's see if we can block. Wow, we can't get out of this. There we go. Just managed to get out. We got really locked down that time.
Lucky that I do not kill you here and now. You and Faust will both pay for what you have done.
I'm sure we will pay indeed. Now let's see what she dropped to, by the way. Oh, and we've got a motion comic first. Here we go.
I am an evil man. My rage has leveled cities, devastated friend and foe alike. But when Isis came into my life, everything changed. She was goodness, love, hope. She made Kandak bloom. Until she was taken from me. Now I defy death itself to keep her from me. May the gods have mercy on anyone who stands in my way. Black Adam will see them burn.
And there we go, folks. Always good seeing those motion comics. Headline complete. You've got Soul. And of course that means we can go in and watch that motion comic at any time in the future. And we got ourselves another feat achieved there. School of Hard Knocks, Isis. Defeat Isis under Gotham University without something. We don't exactly know what that is. But anyway, this looks like it was the item we got here. Style not collected. So we'll equip that now so that we've got that style. I think we lose too much power and we'll keep our old gear there. What do we got here? Another style item there. Face. No, actually that's much better. That's actually an item that we can wear. So we'll put that on. You can see how beaten up our old gear is from this instance. This one here looks pretty good as well, although it's a whole lot less power, so we might not take those shoes. Both of them are the same by the looks of things. Although they're a style that we've already got collected. Already got that one as well. This one here, a lot better. Look at that, 25 extra defense, 16 health, 2 precision, and 13 might. Only losing 10 power, and that's a style that's not collected either. And of course these are all Egyptian styles given the theme. Looks so awesome in here, doesn't it? Such a well-designed little place. You can even see the dust falling from the ceiling there. Absolutely love it. And he's gone now as well. Let's open up our journal and see what it says. Isis unveiled.
His evil actions, I pity Black Adam's grief for the woman he loved. May Aphrodite give him peace from heartache. As for you, you have triumphed over the tyranny of death and revealed Faust's treacherous lies. You have served justice today, my friend.
You are very welcome, Wonder Woman. Look at that, 2,400 XP for us. Most welcome. You know, we started off the episode just a smidgen into level 25, and look at that, we're pretty much only 3 bars away from level 26, so well worth doing that. Lots of fun, great design, really interesting fight, and well worth it in the end for our progress. So that's it, folks. Certainly hope you enjoyed that episode. Of course, hope you will join us in the next one. More importantly, hope you're having a great day wherever you are. On behalf of myself, Sambo, and our wonderful level 25 Difinity, it's us saying take care. We'll see you later, and bye-bye.